Hi guys, Get here, and welcome back to the album you've all been waiting for. When I say all, I mainly mean one person, and that one person is Kay because she hasn't stopped bothering me about reviewing this album. Let it be known that this was gifted to me by my friend Tommy, and it's the indie pressing of the album. So, it looks sick, and thank you, Tommy. That is right, gamers. Today we are reviewing Man's Best Friend by Sabrina Carpenter, which is an album that came out earlier this year. Let's cut all the chit chat and just get right into it, why don't we? Alright, the first song on this album is called Man Child, and when this song came out as a single before the album's release, wasn't like a huge fan of this song. I honestly kind of thought it was a little annoying. I don't know, I just wasn't the biggest partaker in this song, but now that the album's come out and I've listened to it more, I'm actually really vibing with the song. I like the cool banjo riffs. I kind of like the fun, beat in the background. I like how, vibrant and fun it is. I like what she does with, her vocals and, her stuff on the chorus. I think that this song's a pretty good intro song for, getting us ready for the rest of the album. Okay, quick question. During the song, she says she likes her men incompetent and, hard to get and all that BS. Does she speak for most of you when she says that? I just gotta know. Next song on the album is called Tears, and I like it. I think it's a good song. I think it's groovy. I like the chorus. I like what she does in the chorus. I like the vibe of the song. I think it's all around a fun song, I enjoy the song a fair amount. I also mess with the message on this song of putting in the effort into a relationship and how important that stuff is. That's cool. I vibe with that a lot. Alright, track 3 on this album is called My Man on Willpower. And I really like the chorus of the song. I really like the chorus of the song. I think it's super catchy. I think she does a great job with the vocals on it. One thing I've been learning about Sabrina Carpenter throughout this album experience and the more times I listen to this album is that she is really good at doing choruses and making each chorus stand out in a different way, which is really nice. I actually love that a lot. The beat and the vocals are really good, and I also mess with the background string instruments in the back. I think that's really good. All around, really good song. Thumbs up, I enjoyed it. Next up is a song called Sugar Talking, and the song is so smooth. It's the biggest vibe of the album, to be honest. It's such a head bobber. It's just a head bobber. It's such a nice and smooth song the whole way through. There's honestly not much more to say other than that. Good song. I liked it. Next up is We Almost Broke Up Again Last Night. What she does with her voice on this song is actually amazing. I wasn't expecting a song like this on the album at all. What she does with her voice and her vocals and how she sings on this song is absolutely incredible. There's no other way to put it. It's a phenomenal piece of artistry. And also the beat is so smooth until a minute 45 in, and then this guitar comes in and it's just a really nice listen all around. Love the beat, love her singing, love her performance. Incredible song. This great song, absolutely great song. Next song up is Nobody's Son, and Sabrina Carpenter has absolutely killed every chorus up until this point, and this song's no exception. This chorus sounds amazing. I love what she does with her vocals. I love her inflections. I love all of what she does on the chorus, and it's just really great what she's been doing on this album. I love how she sounds on this song, especially towards the later half, towards the end of the song. Love how she sounds there too, and I love the instrumental and all the percussion of it. I really do like this song. It's a really good song. Alright, after Nobody's Son is Never Getting Laid, and this is the first song on the album that honestly did nothing for me. It's kind of a boring song. She doesn't do anything special with her voice. She doesn't try to. She just kind of drudges her way through it, the whole thing. And it's not bad. It's not a bad way to do it, but she doesn't do anything impressive with her vocals. Nothing too impressive lyric-wise. There are some funny lyrics, I will say that. There are some really funny lyrics. But she just kind of drudges her way through this song. and it doesn't really sound that clean. It sounds kind of awkward, to be honest, and it's just not, like, it's not that great of a song, and I feel like this is gonna be the biggest hot take of the album, but this isn't like a good song for this album. I will say though, I did like the outro of this song. The outro was pretty fine, but like everything else, like, kind of a drag, honestly. After that, we have When Did You Get Hot? And this song I have also some mixed feelings about. Now, I will start off this by saying, I do like the song. I think it's a pretty good song. However, if you think about it when you're listening to it, it sounds like a Disney Channel song. It really does. Like, it sounds like they pulled it straight from like one of the Descendants movies. If you've seen them, you know what I'm talking about, but that's what it feels like. And I like the song, don't get me wrong, but like, getting through it is like, kind of cringe when you think of it like that. Like, it's a weird mix of feelings that I have with this song. I do like the song though, I just want to reiterate with that. I like what she does on it, I like the chorus. It's just a weird tug of war, kind of, if that makes sense. Now going from that to Go-Go Juice, it's also weird for me. To me, Go-Go Juice is just cringe. I don't like the song. I think it's a weird, awkward, cringe song. I think referring to alcohol as Go-Go Juice, while kind of funny, is also kind of cringe. Like, it is, it's weird. Like, especially the way she says it in the song, Go-Go Juice, like, it's weird. Like, it is. Like, let's just be real for a second. The song is also just too country for me. I don't really like country music. I really don't. And what she does with her inflections and the ending of the song is just, like, it's just not for me. I don't like it. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but it's just not for me. Like, I don't really like what she's doing on this song, like, at all. And I also think it's weird. I think it's kind of weirdly put on the album, if that makes sense. Like, it's strange that it's right here. I did mess with the violins at the end, though, so I will say that, but, like, everything else is, I'm not a fan of. I'm just not a fan of it. After Go-Go Juice, it's Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry. And I really, once again, like what she does with her vocals. I think she really kind of picks it back up here, and she does a phenomenal job with her voice and the lyrics and all of that stuff. I like the background humming or singing or whatever it's called. I like that a lot. And I think this is just a vibe of the song. I like this song. I think it's a pretty good song. Second to last album on the track list is House Tour. And I apologize for this take. I find this song incredibly annoying and irritating to listen to. I do. I don't like what she does with her vocals. I don't like what she does with the chorus. The lyrics aren't like bad, but they're honestly kind of weird. Like, in this song, if that makes sense. Like, I understand the euphemisms. I get what she's going for. But it's a weird place for this song with even weirder lyrics for that place in this song. I don't really mess with this song in the slightest. The beat's kind of cool, I guess. Like, it's like an 80-ish, like, vibe of a beat, but, like, it's just not it, like, at all. The outro of this album is called Goodbye, and I think this is a really good song. I like how the beat kind of ramps up towards the chorus, and the chorus finally hits, and she does a really lovely job with her vocals and her performance and like what she's singing. I think that's amazing. I really do. I also like what she does with like the multiple languages right before the chorus. Like, that really like makes the chorus kind of pop, if you will. I do want to say this, and this isn't a con of this song, it's the con of the song before it that I just ripped upon. The whole album feels like kind of a getting over an ex story, right? How she was talking about how much of a man-child she was, or he was, and it gets all the way through to her saying goodbye. That's why this song before this one is so confusingly placed. Why is House Tour, like, with its weird lyrics and all that BS, right before saying goodbye? That's weird to me. I don't like that placement, and it's not a con of this song, it's the one above it. So I just wanted to reiterate why I don't really like the placement of that song at all. Do you think I've ranted about House Tour enough? I think I have. I really like this song though, I really like Goodbye, and I think it's a really good outro. Alright, you know what time it is. It's time for Best, Worst, Overrated, underrated, favorite. Those 5 right there, they're on the screen. You see them. You see them. I'm sure you see them. Unless you're like blind or something. For the best song, I think I'm gonna have to go with We Almost Broke Up Again Last Night. I love what she does with her vocals. I love the singing. I love all the music in the background. I think this is probably hands down the best song on this album, in my opinion. Worst probably has to go to House Tour. Like, I find the song grating. I think it's weirdly placed. I don't like hardly anything about the song. Honestly, no real re-listen value to it. Like, I think it's probably the worst one on this track list. And overrated would probably have to go to Go-Go Juice. Like, I can understand why people like it. I don't like it. It's definitely not for me. And I think it's kind of also really annoying, like the song before it. Like, I'm just not a fan, so I'm gonna have to put it overrated. I think for underrated, I'd probably have to go with Goodbye. I think Goodbye really ties the whole album up in like a nice, solid ribbon. I like what she does with the vocals, I like the beat, I like a bunch of aspects of this song. I think this is probably the most underrated song. And for favorite, We Probably Broke Up Again Last Night. That's probably my favorite. I've laced it enough, I don't need to talk about it anymore. It's probably my favorite. Now that we're done with that, overall, I really did enjoy this album. I actually enjoyed this album a lot more than I thought I would. And that's a huge plus for me. I really liked going through this album, and I actually do revisit it pretty regularly, to be honest. And as a hip-hop being kind of my main thing, I didn't think that would happen with the Sabrina Carpenter album. I think this is a really good album. I'm gonna give it probably 3.5 stars out of 5. I think that's just about right. I think more or less the beats are great, same with her vocals, same with the lyrics. I think this is all around a really solid album, and if you haven't listened to it, I highly suggest going and listening to it right now. It's a really solid album. Alright, with all that being said, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. All my socials, like my Spotify, my Twitch, all that other stuff is going to be in the description. Please go give that a look, if you will. And comment down below what albums you might want me to go through. I always do read my comment section, so I'm watching. With all that being said, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.